Now, class, we start our next lesson on the question: what is the nature of the conflicts we see in the world today? I will tell you something. We find certain code words which would explain the conflicts we see in the world today. Okay. Number one, the word schism. schism. What does that mean? It's within the Catholic Church. Is this like Protestant? No. No. The Great Schism in Catholic Church history, which was the only church of the Western world, the Christian world. The Great Schism was the split between Catholics and what they call Orthodox in today's world. At one time, they were together as one church. So the Orthodox stuck to ancient traditions of early Christianity. The Catholics had some newer concepts. For example, there were certain questions of the early church. Number one, when do you go to church? What day of the week? On a Saturday, like the Jewish people? Because, of course, the Holy Bible was a book about Jesus who was Jewish. So, should we go to church on a Saturday, like Jewish people do, even to this day, or on a Sunday, which was traditional in Europe? Orthodox would probably say Saturday. Catholic would say Sunday. Now, Orthodox remember older tradition of closer to Judaism, Jewish faith, which is the faith that Jesus was born into. Second question, circumcision. Now there's a battle between Peter and Paul. Should new Christians, after the crucifixion, all these new people wanted to be Christian, should they be circumcised? That means we're talking about male circumcision, which was only found at that time in the Jewish faith, and female circumcision is found in Africa today. So these are related concepts. So, an Orthodox would say yes, all new Christians should be circumcised. Catholics would say no, they shouldn't. What do you think? Let's see. Excuse me. So, this is the official story. What separated the Catholics from the Orthodox older tradition of Jewish people is what separated the third topic, the official story. When should we celebrate Easter? The spring festival, really related to fertility of the soil. So, should we celebrate it on the same day as Passover? That is actually the Catholic tradition. The Orthodox would celebrate them as separate holidays. Let me make a point here. Passover represents the day of the sacrifice of the Lamb. Jesus was the Lamb of God. Easter is a fertility holiday representing rebirth, a new season. Spring, the greatest season for planting or harvesting of crops. So what might you think? That Orthodox is a religion that is central to Judaism or the Jewish faith in Europe, found more commonly in Eastern Europe, even Russia, like Russian Orthodox, there's Greek Orthodox, and so on. Paul himself found his first follower, I think her name was Diana, in Greek. Paul, the great author, Saul, changed his name to Paul, Saul, at the time just before the crucifixion, the great persecutor of Christians, a Jewish man, persecuting those who converted to Judaism, to Jesus. Jews who converted to become followed Jesus were persecuted by Saul, or his name is Paul. And then Paul had a sudden conversion himself when he saw Jesus alive after the crucifixion. That means he said, Jesus, I thought you were dead. What happened? Well, I guess you thought wrong. What did Jesus say? Well, I would say, so Saul changed his name to Paul, and then participated in writing big chunks of the Bible. He was also crucified later. So the question is the advent of Jesus a, was he an individual with his own religion, or did he make one or two changes to the existing Jewish faith whose messianic wing wanted to escape from the slavery of Rome through conquering Rome? That was the book of Esther, Esther, in the Old Testament. We are slaves to Rome. We must revolt and conquer Rome. But remember what Jesus said. Give to Caesar what is Caesar's. About pay taxes. And they didn't want to pay their taxes. Jesus said, pay your taxes. I am not here for your money. I'm here for your soul. Not your soul. That's an interesting question. I don't think Jesus really he wanted to convert Saul. Maybe. That's a different question. Now, I'm going to give a different definition. Word. My mind really just went on and on in this question. So we are doing a study here on words and language. And Kate Middleton, I think, is a great advocate, or in my case, she really loves language. So we go now, a couple other points. Now, why would you become a Christian if, you were a king or a queen? I mean, this is like enemies, right? In fact, if you go to the Holy Sepulchre, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, the covenant that lies there, there's only one chapter, maybe one book, which talks about how angry the queen was that the Jews were trying to conquer Rome. And Esther was a Jewish woman, not unlike Kate Middleton, who uh, tricked the king into marriage, or maybe they didn't trick each other at all, and then came out and said, I happen to be I happen to be Jewish. And she might have tricked Jesus into showing up in Jerusalem on a donkey. Why was Jesus has to stay away from Jerusalem of all places? She might have tricked Harry into something, trying to be king. But Esther was tied mostly to her lawyer closely as her main. This is a different story. So we say to these important ladies, what is the objective of this great revolution in the Bible, written by Saul or Paul? The objective was the elimination of sexual, of prostitution, really, the ownership of women. Nobody really cares to own men. Men, we don't care. We don't want too many men around us. We don't want too many skinny men. But we like women, generally speaking. Unless, we just had so many horrible experiences with women. There are times we take a break. The basic battle that the Jews fought, as described in the term whore of Babylon, is the battle to end prostitution. Okay? The Orthodox are east in the eastern part of Europe, and the Catholic in the western part. Rome was a conquering empire on 7 hills, as is San Francisco. In the Bible, it says, the whore of Babylon is a city that sits on 7 hills. We're talking about Rome, but also San Francisco happens to sit on 7 hills. Why? Because Rome was a conquering empire. The Holy Roman Empire may actually, well, historically known to be created in the city of Constantinople, which was a separate city than Rome. Started the Christian mission in Istanbul, Constantinople. Remember, Istanbul is Constantinople. That was St. Andrew. Where is the city of Constantinople? Possibly up the coast from Istanbul. You keep going towards the Black Sea. I think it's the Baltic, the Caspian, the Black Sea. But whatever sea that is, as you cross the Bosphorus, I don't know, Bosphorus, and on Romania, on the coast. Be careful about Transylvania. Don't stop by Transylvania. There is a city called Constantine. And Melania Trump might know a few things about that city because she's from Slovenia. This is a place from Romania, Slovenia, Bulgaria, Finland. No, that is where the heart of the Holy Roman Empire, which was separate from the conquering Roman Empire in Jerusalem. And that wasn't my point. That's about schism. What is a caliph? A caliph was the title of the Prophet Muhammad. Not the first caliph, the second caliph.